Right. Let's hope this works. Let me just remove that one there. Okay, hopefully. Yes, Mira, can you please post your question? Right. Okay. So my list is going to be a little bit out. I'm doing Akamare's right. Oh, hopefully it works. Hopefully it sorted itself out. Let me just light an incense and I'll just read Akamare's reading here. I'm just doing the donations at the moment. And then I'll go through and do the list. And of course, the list is good. Oh no, it's going in and out again. There must be something going on with YouTube or something that's happening with both streams. Okay. Oh, there's something going on. I know the weather here is not that great. Don't know whether it's my end or YouTube. Think it's settled down now, Akamarie? Right. I'm just waiting. I'm just sort of giving that energy, that flow. And it looks like I need to open some doors. It's getting hot. 1 minute. Make sure everything's going well before we do things. Right, let's just open up the skylight. Oh, whew, it's better, a bit of fresh air through there. Let me just open up a door before we melt. Ooh, it's going to be hot. Ugh. Right, okay. We feel like we've settled down now, right? Oh, the caravan gets hot. Whew, like no air in here. Right, open that door, right. Okay, Akamarie, cool, brilliant. Right, let's start again, shall we? Sorry, guys, about that and connection issues and things with Restream. So I just swapped over to StreamYard. If I can put this in. Oh, good. Oops. Let's just put everything through. I didn't mean to do that. Right. Oh no, it's disconnecting again. Okay, so right, Akamarie, let's start again with your reading. Okay, you're talking about your. Can you retype your question? Can you make Akamarie? Can you retype your question, please? Okay, and then we'll start. Connection's terrible. Okay, so we'll try it again. Akamarie, so we've got your question in regards to your father having a second child. And I think when I look at that, I definitely feel like, yeah. Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah, I definitely, we've got here, you've got the demon card came out first, like the devil card. Basically, it's about addiction, habit, something chained to the past, right? So something's definitely there. It does feel like there is that sense. And with the King of Pots being a bit of a romantic, maybe not showing all the emotions, but definitely feels like he's very kind, caring, and sort of had that sense of rushing into something. So to me, it feels very much with the Four of poles here, there with the sort of like congratulations contracts. So yes, it does feel as though there is that sense of something, a second child of some sort. So yes, does your father have a second child? And it does feel like yes, there was something from the past, and with that sense of awareness coming up here. So there is definitely feels like yes there was a second, there was definitely something that went on in the past in regards to that situation. Definitely felt like with the demon card, but I definitely feel like there's a need to communicate. This definitely feels like there's a lack of communication. Be careful about rushing into things, rushing into discussing it with your father. I think you just need to be very wary and be very careful. Just sort of, I think something needs to be discussed with somebody, or someone needs to be spoken to. Oh, you were told about it as a child. Okay. You confronted him about it, and you have to be careful about, he denied it all. Okay. Okay. And your aunt said it wasn't true. Well, definitely feels like something happened in the past. I don't know if the child, I just got the sense of like the child may have passed. So I'm second guessing everything. Okay. I think maybe the child may have passed. I'm wondering if the child's passed, which is why they might be denying it. Yeah. Yeah, the child may have passed, which is why he's not in the child's life. Well, it just talks about with the demon card here, there's definitely something there of some sort. But I think you just sort of have to let it go. I don't think you can dwell on it. Let me just see, what can you do? Well, it's not that they're lying. It's just that they're denying it. It's something they don't want to deal with. And really, it's really none of your business, because the child's past. I don't see anything. You have to let it go. So what do you need to do? Let me just add the cards. What do you need to do? What's the best way to deal with this situation? I think you just need to let it go. With the full card here, it's just about start your own journey. Just begin again, fresh start. Let it go. Sort of leaving, step out of the darkness and into the light. About what they are with the Ace of Poles. Yeah. I just think you just got to let it go. I think you just got to say, yeah, okay, there was a child. He's not going to tell me the truth. I just got to let it go. I do feel as though there was something there. This definitely feels like there was something. It's definitely a lack of no communication going on here. I just feel like there's a need to just sort of, I think there's just an acceptance of it. Yeah, I think your dad's the way he is. Yeah, the High Priestess is the secrets are going to remain hidden. He'll never tell. They'll never. Nobody's ever going to tell the truth. So I think you just got to let it go. With the High Priestess is about hidden things. So I think things will always stay hidden. Yeah. He's always going to be that way, and it's just a sense of acceptance, a breakthrough, and understanding that you just have to let it go. You just have to step out into your own, and just sort of really just let things go here. I think it's just knowing that things are always going to stay hidden. Yeah. I think he's toxic. Oh, you wish you could. You live with him. Okay. I think there's just a need for you to sort of break free from that situation. I think these things are always going to stay secret. You're going to have to accept that things are going to be the way they are. Otherwise, you're going to eat yourself up. I think you're going to eat yourself up, Akamarie. He's an alcoholic. Yeah. He's got lots of addictions and things like that. That's where that demon card came up. If you said, like he said, he's addicted to stuff. There's stuff that's gone on in his life. And like that, I don't think he knows the truth about this, like he just won't admit the truth within himself. So I think you just got to take care of yourself. I think you sort of just got to let it go and just go, okay, I know he lies. I know what he's about. He's an alcoholic. He lies, and he's got some healing to do for himself. He's got to break free from that sense. Yeah, you can't change the past. You can't change the past. I actually feel the child passed fairly quickly. So, yeah, you just got to let it go. It will destroy you, and that's not good. So, yeah, there were some things in the past. Stuff went on, and you can't do anything about it. It was what it was. So, self-healing. Sort of an acceptance, and it was what it was, and you just can't. Otherwise, it's going to destroy you. Thanks, Mira. I'll do your reading next. Hi, Jim. How are you? Oh, Akamarie, I didn't realize you donated some more. Oh my God, I didn't expect that. I don't know if you aunt knew. Your aunt may not have known. Oh, Akamarie, you donated some more. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Okay, Akamarie. I'll just do this quickly for Mira because she's been waiting, and then I'll do Akamarie. I'll carry on. I'll just get a little bit more information. Just give me a second to have a breathe so we can sort of clear out that energy. Oops, I don't want the elder stories. That's not very. Okay, thanks. I'll just do Mira's one. What's my life purpose spiritually? Oh, good question, Mira. What is your life purpose? Oh, empath. I feel like there's a lot of dealing with people's emotions and speaking the truth. Okay, I think it's very much about looking at people's emotions. Dealing with people's emotions is really important. Having people sorry, just got the cough there. Does feel like there's a lot of people's emotions. Feels like you're going to be breaking down people's barriers, rebuilding, helping people to rebuild their life. So yeah, it does feel like you're going to deal with people's emotions. I think you're going to find, I don't know if you're quite empathic and that you've got that sensitivity to people's emotions and things like that, but it's making sure that you speak your truth. Look at life from different perspectives. Oh, yeah, you can do that. Definitely looking at your life from different perspectives. It's very much about, I do feel like you just got to speak the truth in regards to making sure you're in alignment with that you're dealing with, getting people to face their emotions. I do feel like you're going to get people to face their emotions more than look at things from a different perspective. Actually acknowledge their emotions. Quite important. Acknowledge their emotions here, and for you to be able to speak the truth, nurture that, the ideas, the plans that they may have in their life. Speaking truth about spirituality, you get people to face their truth, to face their not just their truth, but also for you to speak your truth about allowing them to acknowledge their emotions and rebuild their life. Right, Akumira. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Akumira. Please do not. I'm on donations, so please don't post your questions. Okay, so just give me a second here. Oh, right, Akumari. Oh, God. Okay. Help people face their emotions. There you go. Rebuilding the past, right. Okay. Please don't post your questions, please. Okay, so Akumari, let's have a look. Over. Right, okay, so you want to know. Oh, sorry, did your aunt lie to you earlier, or did she not know about the ketamine? Trust her. Right, okay. Yes, right, Akumari, let's have a look at this. Let's do the fairy lights. Tarot. And do healers of the earth. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm just sorting this out. 1 second. Okay, brilliant. Oh. Thanks, All About Maine. Your questions and tasks. That lied to me earlier. Right. No. No, if you get a mirror to look at life from a different perspective, you'd have to get the Hanged Man. Right. Akamarie, did your aunt lie to you earlier? So what's going on with your aunt? Did she know about the kid? What's going on? Okay, 14. So no. I feel like in moderation, she just didn't know. She wasn't excessive in that sort of thing. I think there was a lot of battles or conflicts going on in the past in regards to your dad and your aunt. Life's ups and downs, challenges. I think there was a lot of challenges between your dad and your aunt. So it doesn't feel like she actually knew here. I think she thought about it. I think she thought, but she didn't really know. I think she thought about it, but I don't think she actually knew. Okay? So I don't feel your aunt actually knew. Yeah. I think it was about, for her, it was about smooth sailing. It was about moving forward. I don't think she really knew about the situation and stuff. So yeah. So I don't think you have any problem. I think you can trust her. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Smooth sailing. It's time to sort of move forward. Trust your aunt. Just get on with life now. Nope, she won't. Nope. You can trust your aunt. Put it that way. Very much about trust. Just straight away, it was very much about your aunt didn't know. You could trust her. Everything's going to be a-okay. So it's just time to get on with life now. Yeah, just share your knowledge, share your skills, mirror. There's lots of things to do. So I can't answer any more questions, Mira. You've had your question, your reading. So now I'm going to move ahead. Right. Take a nice deep time. We're from the previous stream. Those that were in the previous stream. Okay. So if you right, who was on the previous stream? Please do not post your questions unless you are on the original list of Spiritual Channel. Cool, Mirror. Yep, just keep doing that. Ouch. Right. Right, previous stream. Katrina, yes. All About Maine, FN. Yes, can I have your 3 questions, please? Right, Katrina. Maine, FN. So, yep, you're on the first. Yep, That's cool. So Katrina, yeah, go ahead. What's coming in for you for love? Yeah, because I don't know if everybody else has come in, so I'll just do in that. Yeah. FN, just look, everybody will get a reading. I just want to make sure that you guys from the first get your reading. So you'll just type in your question now. So what's coming up for love? Let's do the Epic Tarot. So I'm just going to grab the cards here. Let's take a second. Right. What's coming up for love? So if you're on the first stream, if you type in your question, I'll answer it. I just have to get through everybody. So I know there's issues with connections and things. The wind's not that great. Right, what's coming up for love? Let's have a look. What's coming in regards to relationships? Intimacy. I presume when you're talking about love, you're talking about an intimate relationship. So what's coming up for Katrina in regards to a intimate relationship? It's not just love. Love can be self-love, love with family. Remember, love is about self-love, love for family, love for relationship, love for friends. Love covers so many aspects here. So Katrina, I would say that you're talking about a relationship. Yeah. Just doing those that were on. Can I have your question? Relationship. Thank you. When you type in your question, you have to be specific. Otherwise, you're not going to get the correct answer that you're expecting. What they think you need or what they think you want, should I say. So what's coming in regards to a relationship? Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of changes here. We've got the death card. So we're talking about a lot of transformation and changes coming up in relationships. A lot of changes, a lot of transformation, and it's going to bring potential. Now, that potential can be either good or bad, Katrina. Potential in something. It's the potential for something to happen. So it does definitely feel as though you're going to allow. So there's definitely some changes or some things that are going on that you need to go through here. There's a lot of changes, a lot of things that need to end to make way for something new. With the death card here, it's like something's ending, something's sort of final, and then it allows for something new to come in. It makes way for something new. So it does have that sense of transformational. Things are changing in your life, like you've been through a lot of healing process and things like that, and it does give you a potential to have a new relationship. It gives you a potential to have a new relationship, but what that relationship entails could vary depending on taken and what you decide you want in your life. Okay, I think there's a lot of stuff that can be explained. Yes, you've got a potential for a relationship coming in regards because of the changes and the transformations that you're going through. You do have a potential for a new relationship, but what that relationship entails totally depends on the healing process and what you decide for yourself. Really, it's your own free will in regards to the relationships. So what flew out? I think it's very much with the High Priestess here. I get a sense of just trusting your intuition, trust in yourself and making that decision for yourself. I think you just have to trust that the potential for a relationship and what you do with it is totally up to you. So I just get the sense of just trusting your intuition in this situation. And you just feel like there is you've been going through. Yeah. I need to know, what do you need? What do you need to do to get out of your current situation? Let's do the Circle of Life Tarot. Oh, felt that one. Here it is. Okay, the first card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it's a long journey. It feels like it's important that you sort of take your time. Don't rush anything. It's really important that you take your time in regards to the situation. It does feel like you've got a lot of choices. You've got a lot of things that you're yo-yoing. You've got to work out your priorities in regards to the questions here, in regards to your life and how to get out of it. I think it's a very long journey. It's something that you need to make sure that you're grounded. Okay, make sure that you're grounded. You're able to take your time, not rush into anything. Look at your priorities. Look at what you're juggling in the situation here. I'd be careful about rushing ahead to moving abroad or anything like that. I just get a sense of, look at your priorities. I do feel like to get out of your current situation is sort of like one step at a time. Okay, so that's really important here. To just sort of take your time, don't rush anything, is super important. There's things that you need to learn and discover is super important. See, that's why I knew not to rush, because I get the Knight of Swords about not rushing. Sorry, that was the Knave of Pentacles. That whole thing about learning and discovering things. But definitely talked about not rushing things. That's why I keep getting this message before I even threw the card out. The card came out. So, talked about not rushing into anything here. Okay, so super important here. Right, who's from the first list? Right, now let me start again. Oh, honey. Yeah, not yet. Money making daughter. I need your question, please. Okay, so I'm just looking at. No. Okay. I just know who I know was on the list. So money making daughter, right? Thank you very much. How will today? Thank you. And all about Maine, your question. How will today go with George? Okay. Let's do the dragon. Don't forget, if you guys donate, you get a lot more cards for the reading, and you'll get oracle cards as well. Right. So how will today go with George? You go on a brunch, then a party afterwards. We go places, but he ain't never just been out with you and your friends. So how will they go with George? Oh, okay. Interesting. Jim, I'm still doing the first list. You'll just have to wait a minute. I will go through and do the reading shortly. It's all right. We've still got half an hour or so. Plenty of time. Everyone will get their reading. Everybody will get their reading. I'm just doing the first part first. Those that I promised, the first part, and then I'll carry on. You just have to be a little bit patient. Okay? Everyone will get their reading. Oh, okay. So let's get on this while you're going on your thing. So how will today go? Let's have a look. I'm using the Dragon Tarot. And the first card we get here is Page of Pentacles. Okay, it feels like you've got a lot to learn and discover on this day. Time together. Just be aware of what's going on. Just listen to him. Just be aware of what's going on around you. Just okay. So I do definitely that. What can I say? There's a lot to learn and discover about this. Well, with George. Okay, there's a lot to learn and discover. That's really important. And what's going on around you? I think it's really important that you listen, that you take your time, you just enjoy the moment, create a sense of stability in the emotional aspects of it, building new foundations in regards to the relationship. This is about building foundations. Okay, that's cool. So just there's a lot to learn and discover. And I think it's just being aware of the situation. Just make sure that you listen and that you, I get a lot about I just get the sense of just sitting and listening and being aware of what's going on here. Okay. So just enjoy the day. Enjoy the day. Right, let's have a look. Okay, all about Maine. Do you want to put your question? And let's start on the next list. Yeah. Okay, all about Maine. What's to come for this week? Let's do Lord of the Rings. You're my mod, so. What's coming up for the week? Let's have a look. Whoa. Okay. Okay, there might be some struggles. So there's a sense of needing to use your determination and your celebrate. I get a sense of being able to have that sense of foundations, a sense of commitment. I feel like there's commitment to you moving ahead here. Okay, no questions. All Main's just asking, can you just let her know if you want to go on the list now? Who's still here? And if you want to be on the list, say, hi, I'm here. So that all about Maine, we can just sort out a list. Okay, all about Maine. I feel like there's a lot of unknown stuff coming up for you this week. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of new cycles, emotions and things coming up. Okay, this is really important to look at a sense of perseverance, keep going, a sense of dealing with any challenges or anything that you've got through by building foundations as you move through into the unknown. That's what I sort of got there. So, yeah. So how does that, so I think you've got I feel like you've got quite a busy week ahead of you. It's a lot of unknowns. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff thrown at you. There's going to be some challenges to the situation, but I feel like you can deal with those. You can deal with the challenges. You'll move through those challenges. All about Maine. I do feel like you're going to, oh, I think it's important for you to, a to-do list at the beginning. I sort of asked, what do you need to do for the beginning of the week? Oh, you're making to-do list. I got a to-do list, make plans. Okay. So I got the thing of making a to-do list all about Maine. I think you get a to-do list. Plan and strategize what needs to be done. So you've got a busy week. Right. Ooh. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, so we've got Jim and Dorothy. Oh, and you're looking for the loan to come in as well. Okay. Right. Jim. Oh, this is hopeless today. Right. Right. We've got Jim and Dorothy. Let's see. Jim's question, and then I'll do Dorothy. Right, Jim. Right, now Dorothy, and I don't know who else is here. So how will my current person's mother's birthday celebration going to be this time? Last year I felt not welcome. Okay, cool. Okay, so you want to know what's going on with the birthday. So you didn't feel welcome. Let's do the labyrinth tarot. It feels like you're walking through a labyrinth with the situation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. The connection's not that great. You might have to come back and re-listen to the video. Come back and re-listen after the stream. Okay. The Lord guy decides to come in. Okay, things may not go so well, I'm sorry to say. I think she's very bold and dynamic. Like she's very, I think the mother is quite, will say what she, guys, the lawnmower guy's just gone past. Yep, Dorothy, can you just post your question, please? So, Jim, I'm sorry. I don't think things are going to go quite as well as you hope. I do feel as though there's going to be some challenges to the situation. I think the mother-in-law is quite, will say how she feels. She's quite confident in herself. She can be a little aggressive. Sorry, the lawnmower guys come through. Thanks all about Maine. I'll email you the gift voucher that you can use when you want. Okay. Jim, I'm sorry. I think things are going to be a little bit challenging again this year. I think you have some real challenges again with the Tower card coming up. You feel like not going. I can understand that. I think it's just about them. I think it's the mother-in-law. I don't think anyone's ever going to be good enough for her son. Right, Dorothy. Yeah, I'm sorry. The connection's really bad today. Can't do anything about it. I've switched. I think it's just the connection. The weather's not that great. So Dorothy, and then keeps disconnecting. Yeah, come back and listen to it later once it reloads. Who's Fred? Dorothy, who's Fred? Because you need to think about the connection between you guys. Is this a relationship? Someone that you know really well? Is this a work colleague? Is this... You need the context. To get the correct answers, guys, the context is the question, context of the question. So I need to know who you're talking about. Is this a family member? Is this a work colleague? Is this someone you're interested in? Someone that you're in a current relationship with? It's really important to get the context correct because it can make a big difference in the reading. Okay, so the lawnmower guy's gone. So, Dorothy, we need to know the context of who Fred is. Is this a relationship? Is this work colleague, family? It'll make a difference. How does Fred feel about me? Whew. Dorothy, really important to have that context. Oh, he's your current partner, right? Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so how does the current boyfriend feel? What's the connection like? What lies ahead for the relationship? Right. Okay, if he's your current boyfriend, he's your partner. Right, the first card we have here is an Ace of Wands. An Ace of Wands is talking about your having an understanding in the situation, a breakthrough, a sense of new beginnings in regards to the creative, the passion, energy. So I think it's very important. Again, I feel like there's a need to communicate. I think there's a real need to communicate, a sense of being confident in the relationship. I think there's a real need to communicate, though. It could be feels like a passion. I don't know if there's a lot of passion going on here, a lot of creative energy, but there's definitely feels like there's a need to communicate, Dorothy. There's definitely a lack of communication. It's definitely a yearning. It sees you as someone who's confident. You've got the Queen of Wands here. So he does see you as someone who's sexual, passion, creative energy. Okay, and there's definitely a need to understand. I think there's a need to get rid of the doubt that lies within you. I think you have a real doubt. I think there's a need to be confident in yourself. There's a need to be confident of. Okay, there's a need to be confident in yourself for sure. There's feels like there is a new beginning, a new creative energy coming into the situation. But I do feel like there's a lack of communication. I think you guys need to really communicate how you feel. It's really important to be able to be confident and communicate how you actually feel. Standing in your own power sort of energy. So yeah, Dorothy, I do feel like he sees you. I think there is passion. There is some sort of passion there, but there is a lack of communication. There is a lack of, I do feel like you have a lack of confidence in yourself. And so you need to gain your own confidence. So yeah. Right, I don't know who's still here. Still here and have a look. Oh God, buffering. Okay, so I think that's about no. Okay, so what do you need to do about this? What do you need to know? I don't know who's still here. Hi, SP. If you want to just type in your question, that will be great. So your person's current feelings, you're in separation, you want to know what's sort of going on. What's your next move? Let's do the labyrinth tarot. What's going on here? Oh, yes. Time to stop reacting. It's time to make your, to connect with, find a sense of peace and tranquility. Okay, it's time to time to stop giving so much of yourself. Okay, you're in separation. Okay, it's time to take care of yourself. Find your own peace, your own tranquility here. It's time for you to give to yourself. I feel like giving so much of yourself away, so it's time to give to yourself. It feels like you've got this needing to find a sense of harmony and balance within your own well-being. Okay, so really important to sort of take care of yourself. Here, SP, just need your question. X's, X, yep, everybody, just you three, just type in these SP, or X's and Silly Billy, just type in your questions and we'll be ending soon. So SP, if you can just type in your question, all the X's and Silly Billy. Right, so just if everyone's here, just type in your question, because I'm going to be ending, so just need to type in your question now so I can just move through them. Yep, type in your question now because this is the last of them. I'm ending soon, so fairy lights. So you want to know what's going on with the engineering job and golden contractors. What's going on in the job? Okay, Three of Swords, heartbreak, no. I think it's going to be a disappointment. I think there's something else waiting for you here. It's a long journey for you to find. It's important. It just feels like you've got something else waiting for you. Okay, so you're not going to get the engineer. It just feels like no with the Three of Swords here is about heartbreak. So the answer is no, you won't get the engineering job in Golden Contractors, but there's something better waiting for you out there. Naloi. Okay, I just feel like, no, you're going to get the engineering job in Golden Contractors, but there's something better waiting for you. Okay, so keep putting your CVs out there. So you want to know what's going on with your car. What's going on with your car? Do the Labyrinth Tarot. What's going, oops. Me being clumsy. What's going on with the car? Will it be fixed this year? What's happening to the car? Ace of Junk. So yeah, the potential for your car to be fixed. Hi B, how are you? I think there's a lot of reflecting to do. So the potential for your car to be fixed. Yes, your car will be fixed. There's potential for it, but you've got to decide on your goals. Do one step at a time. Don't rush it. Just take your one step at a time. Save up a little bit of money and fix one aspect of it. I don't think you're going to be able to afford the whole thing. I think it's about one time. Good, thanks, B. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So yes, son, I do feel as though your car, there's the potential for your car to be fixed with the Ace of Junk here and with the Three of Poles. It's about reflecting on your goals, on your dreams, and taking one step at a time and making sure that you sort of, again, it's that budget, making sure you're budgeting that money and that sort of stuff. And the reason why I say that because of the question here. So yeah, I do feel as though yeah, your car can get fixed, but it's all about one step at a time, looking at your goals, your dreams, and sort of deciding your goals and where you want to go with your, not dreams, but your goals in regards to your car. I feel like, okay. Oh, I know I'm losing connection. And so that's why I'm just sort of finishing up. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, you need to type your question in once, please. Don't keep typing. Don't spam it. Well, that's up to you. In regards to your car could get fixed, but it's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of steps to get there. You've got to decide for yourself financially. Oh, you're welcome, Jim. You're welcome. Right. So we've got E and we've got Christian here. You want to know, so what's your spiritual and sensual? Why? So what does Spirit need you to know in regards to this? Let's use the Four Hugs Tarot. Ooh. Okay, let's have a look. Well, spiritual ascension means that you're climbing, you're developing, you're moving forward on it. Oh, yep. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay, Beasley, you'll get the question done. It's all right. I'll just do this, and because that's what I'm focused on now. That's what I'm just connecting with. So just what is my spiritual ascension? So what's going on with your spirituality here? Okay. It's your happiness and joy. It's about finding that sense of inner peace within oneself. It's that connection. there, and your perseverance. You'll keep going, don't give up sort of attitude. That's the sense of just feels like this attainment, this abundance and wealth. So it just feels like with that happiness and joy and everything going on for you. So that's why you're sort of connecting higher to you feel like you're developing within your spirituality. It does feel like things are becoming a lot more aware. There is that abundance and that prosperity. It's just the way it's developing. Things are moving in the right order. Just feels that things are developing as they should. Just trust. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look, a little bit of a focus on your one. Okay, so I'm on my last few questions and then that's it. How does Taurus feel about you? So let's have a look here. Let's pick. Do not want fairy lights in there. What's going on with D? Whoa, okay, that flew out. 3 of spheres. Is it recognition of celebration, a recognition of who you are? Definitely recognizes who you are. There's a surrender to it. Okay. Interesting. So we've got 2 of spheres as well. Trying to work out what their priorities are. Just feel like they're juggling a few things. You've got that sense of recognition, like they recognize your abilities or who you are. They recognize who you are. Okay, they recognize who you are. They recognize what you're full of. And yet they're trying to juggle things. They're trying to work out what their priorities are in the situation. So that's really important here, B. I do feel as though they recognize you, but they're just trying to work out what their priorities are, what's important to them. It does feel like they're juggling a few things around with the 2 of spheres. It does feel like they're juggling a few things around. So I think you just need to... I get a sense of just needing to sort of take a breath. So they recognize who you are. Right, Jenny. Okay, Josephine, just type in your question. And Aisha. Hi. Josephine, just type in your question. Universal Celtic. Okay, just type your question in once. Okay, just type your question in once, and that's cool. Thank you. What's his goals? He's a friend, and you want to know what's the connection for you. Okay, with the King of Wands, always looking for new adventures. Okay, always looking to see what arise, what adventures arise. Always sort of outgoing, bold. I do feel like he's a bit of a survivor. Like he's always looking to see how he can survive and get up, and even when things seem difficult, it seems that he can work through those challenges. So towards you, I do feel like he's with the King of Wands is the adventure. Always looking for the adventure. Chasing the adventure is what I want to get here. Yep. Okay, so Right, let's look. Okay, this is it. List is closed. List is now closed. Oh, okay. And your question is, sorry. Okay. Amphantasia. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird. I'm sort of getting... Healers of the earth. Why does she have... Is this chemical? I just got chemical. So I do get like it's a medical issue. Okay. So it does talk about an unforeseen event. It means that you don't see what lies ahead or what's in the past. You don't see. Okay, so what you've got to do is use your sensitivity, your emotions. Okay, so it does feel something that could be. I just got the words chemical. Josephine. Could be a chemical reaction, a chemical thing, you know, in the brain, sort of thing. But it could be because of your empathy, your sensitivity, your using your body, trusting your body in the way. Don't use your. It's not about your third eye. I don't feel like it's about your. It's like your. Thing here. Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to see here. Through your emotions, yeah. Don't use your you won't see things, but you're going to feel things. Okay, it's important for you to know that you can feel things, not won't actually see things. You may hear or feel. Yeah, feel. I get a sense through your emotions. You're going to connect with through your emotions, and you may hear things, but you won't see. You may not set that's okay, because we're all different. We all have different gifts, and we may see or feel or hear or even taste things differently, or smell things. You may smell. You may get things through smell as well. So I think it's about trusting, and you may just know things as well. You can get your clear cognizant as well. I just got clear cognizant, but your own feelings. Oh, okay. So you don't actually Well, yeah, it won't be in your head. You will hear outside of yourself. Okay? It's not about what you see within yourself. It's what you see outside or hear outside. Okay? But definitely do with your emotions. I think it's about it's not within you, it's outside of you. Like, I don't actually hear, a lot of times I don't hear the message inside of me. I hear the message outside on my left side. I will hear like someone's whispering in my ear on the outside of me. It's not in me, it's on the outside. So yeah. You're welcome, but definitely with your feelings, definitely your emotion. And that's okay, because we're all different in the way that we hear it. So, Aisha. You're welcome, Christian. Right, Aisha. Oh, just raining. Oops, I'm going to shut the skylight. Otherwise, I'm going to get flooded. A minute. Let me shut the skylight. Whoa. And shut the front door. Do not want the rain coming in. Oh, that weather changed dramatically. Okay, I did not want to get rained on. Aisha. Right, what's going on here? That is so weird. I just got... Interesting. Angel answers. Let's pull it out right. Okay. What's going on with this connection with the crush? Nope. Okay. So basically, no, your crush doesn't think about you. Okay. So the next thing is, what do you need to do? Okay. So let's just move on from that. Okay. So what do you actually need to do to move forward in your life? Okay, let's use the 4 Hucks of Tarot in this one. What do you need to do? Okay, so what does Aisha need to do? There's no contact. There's no thoughts about you. He's busy with his own life. You won't meet the stage. So what do you need to do? 6 of Fire, you need to create your own victory, your own success. Okay, it's time for you to move on. Time for you to deal with your inner conflicts. Okay, I do feel like you're inner conflicted and things like that. So, no, he's not thinking about you. There's no meet, anything like that. There's no contact. So it's dealing with your own inner battles, your own inner conflicts. I think there's a lot of stuff that you need to sort of deal with within yourself. Okay, so you can create your own successes, your own victories in this journey here, Aisha. Okay, so it's really important for you to really sort of decide on your own victories. What do you actually want to achieve? I know there's some battles, there's some conflicts, and there's some struggles. But you've got to deal with those that are going on within yourself. I think you need to get on with your life, basically. Time to create your own successes. Okay. So I don't know if there's any more questions, but I think that's about it. You're welcome, Joseph. B. Oh, Bruno. Sorry, Bruno. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. Thank you, Christian. That's very kind of you to say so. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. It's interesting. I just got Intuitive Soul Oracle staring at me. So will you be in a relationship with Edward this year? What's going on here? Let's have a look. What's going on? What's going on with Edward this year? Well, okay. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of things that you need to do. You need to achieve this result. I think there's a lot of healing work needing to be done. A lot of shadow work that needs to be faced. Vacation. I think there's a lot of healing work when I get the vacation card here, the holiday, taking a break. I think it's important that you get on with your own life, take care of yourself. I think it's really important. So, Bruno, I think it's very important here that you actually take a break. You actually, there's a lot of healing work that you need to do. I think there's a lot of shadow work that you need to deal with. There's a lot of self-care that needs to come into play. Okay, with the vacation card here, the holiday card. I think it's very important that you sort of take care of yourself. You heal. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done before any relationship coming in. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done within yourself. So I think there's a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, a lot of taking a break, taking time out for yourself. Don't worry about Edward. Don't worry about what's going on with Edward right now. I think it's really important to focus on yourself. You have to be number one in this moment and look at your self-healing, self-development, your expansion. So taking care of yourself is going to be super, super important at this time. Don't worry about Edward and what he's doing and what's going on, whether you guys will be in a relationship or not. You've got a lot of work to do on yourself. Okay, there's a lot of healing work, a lot of stuff going on for you, a lot of removing the clouds. I think there's a lot of stuff that you're holding on to. I get a lot of stuff that you're holding on to here. A lot of stuff you're I think you need to protect. I think you need to show yourself a little bit, protect yourself. I think that's super important here, Bruno. So I'm getting a feeling that you're holding on to a lot of stuff. So you need to sort of be able to let that go, surrender to the healing work that's really important for you at this time. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of emotional stuff happening. I do feel like, yeah. Okay, so really focus on you at the moment. Don't worry about anybody else. So, yeah, I think that's really important here, Bruno. So self-care, self-heal, take some time out for yourself. Don't worry about what Edward's doing or what's going on here. Just think about yourself, okay? Self-care, self-healing. Super important. Be empowered in your own path. Not saying that he doesn't want to be with you. I just feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done for yourself before anything else can happen. Okay, not saying that he doesn't want to be with you, but you need to take care of yourself. Don't worry about what he's up to. Very important. I just get this feeling that you need to self-care, self-heal. Okay, don't worry about what Edward's up to. Doesn't matter whether he does or he doesn't. It's about self-care. That's super important here. Okay. Right. That's that message there. Okay, so that's really it from me. Let's just remove that there. Okay. I just feel like it's all about you. You have to be number one in this Bruno. Okay, so I think that's it for the list. I don't feel like there's anything else. Whew. So the X's didn't, all those X's didn't type in their question. So if you haven't typed in your question, I can't do a reading for you. So I'm just waiting to see if there's anyone else. And let's just finish up this here. Okay. Oh. Okay. I forgot about that one. Okay.